Hi everyone, look, just a little short video, YouTube, to explain a couple of minor changes. There's a few little things that have been going on, and I thought I'd wrap them up in one YouTube video. Before I get onto them, we're doing a lot of work at the moment on this calendar, and the aim is to give you alerts of things that are problems, and we're actually researching, trying to find what we can do to get into it that gives you an alert that there's something wrong or something has broken. And that could be down to a wrong mobile number in an SMS communication. So that's what you're going to see in the next week. A lot of problems or overdue payments are going to come up as an alert, and you're going to be alerted of it, of course. Right, so the first one that I want to show you is here. We go communication, and something we're just discussing, SMS. And now you've got a menu here, SMS log. And what this is showing us here is scheduled on this particular time, and it tells us the delay after the scheduled time that it actually was sent. Okay, so if you've got problems with SMS, or you think someone's not getting their information or whatever, you will see, you can go to this report, and of course you can check, you can filter down, you can have a look at your send date, and you can go back. I think you'll be able to go back to certain dates and to see whether or any reasons why. I think if you hover over here, there you go, you can see what the message was. Okay, so that's the first thing that I wanted to show you today. And that, of course, the idea is let's say there was something wrong with one of these messages, it's going to show up in your alert that you've got a problem. And I think we're going to make this flash or something to let you know you've got a problem. Next one I'll show you is this one here, bookings. And this came about issue in my own business where I wanted to see what my bookings were for summer. So I can do that report there. I want pending and confirmed, and I'm going to find bookings. And then I've had a look and I said, okay, I've got an amount here and I've got that. How does that compare to, let's say, where I was 5 years ago, 6 years ago, or any past? So what I can now do, and I'll come to something on this, but okay, let's just try that. So now I can go 1st of December to that, but and they're completed bookings, but I want to make sure that I include all properties that are delisted, so properties that I no longer have, because that's only how you can get a true reflection. And now I can get a report. Now, what we want to do now, what this has given us an idea, and just let's have a look. There you go. So we're right up, but now you only know where you're at by real figures. So that's given me the right information, and it's including properties that I had back then that I don't have under management now. Like Littleton is one of them that's on that list. Making Tracks Base Camp, so they all impact those numbers. There it is again. So there's something new. So any report now include delisted properties. What we're going to do is that when you do this include delisted properties, we're going to try and bring up a graph that'll actually graph those same dates for information for you. So you'll be able to have a report, maybe it's back to as far as when you've had Genkan, to be able to say, okay, this is what you've done over those dates for the last couple of years. See how you're going, you're traveling. Right, the next one I wanted to show, where is it? Properties, tariff schemes. Actually, I'm going to go to, I'll go to another system for this. And what this is here, so tariff schemes, okay. So we're going to open up tariff scheme. And what we've now got, we've always had this midweek discount. So you could discount certain nights of the week. But the problem was, and we could discount it either by a percentage or a dollar amount. What we can now say is it was always basically it discounted the amounts for those particular nights. What we can now say is only discount it after 2 nights. So if someone stayed Monday and Tuesday night and they're only staying 2 nights, it wouldn't discount it. But if they stayed Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday nights, apply the discount after 2 nights, the discount would only apply on the Wednesday night. So this is further helping those that are doing things, very much down the, cost per night sort of way. So that's something new there. What else have we got to show? There's a couple of other things I just wanted to go back to my system. Change log. Everyone should be looking in here. So there it is there, the midweek, the night restriction. That's what I've just shown you. The option list bookings include delist. We have built the API for the client survey so at the moment, the survey on our websites is actually done through iframes. We're now doing that through the API, and that's been built. In the API now, users can request. So when we talk your guests, if they haven't got their link for their booking, but they've got their email address, they can request a password, and we'll email them a password, and they can log into the booking manager on both mobile and desktop. Yeah, so this is mobile and desktop, where they can log into the booking manager using this password reset. And there's going to be more on this as we go down the line, because the booking manager will become an app very soon. The API in the guest update details, of course, guests can now set their own password, apply a profile image, update their details in the API for the booking manager, both devices. And let me just... there was a little bit of work done here on hotel rooms and hotel room bookings. So if you're using the hotel function, there's some new functionality there. The API door code, what this means is that if you've got the latest of our booking manager and everything there, that at arrival time on both the mobile and on desktop devices, the door code will be available. So if there's some failure of SMS, the guests can go into their booking and the door code will be there. Even if they've missed something or whatever, they've lost the door code will show after check-in time on the booking manager. This last one that I want to show you is here, I think. I'm going to go to this other system again. Property, no, tariff schemes, go here. No, it's not there. Property. Tariffs. Override. And if you were using scale amounts, what it allows you to do is if you wanted to feed, so if you, let's say I wanted to make a change, let's say here, 17050, or there, and I've made that change, I wanted then to feed that across, I can feed that across using these. Okay, very, very simple. So that's what that is there. Just a little bit easier way to fill up these scales on the system. I hope that's there's some nice things going on, nice things coming up, and a lot of work being done on this ad owner. That's another thing that's going on in there. But you can see the API continuing to grow, And next week we will see this alerts, and I think this is going to be really handy for most users. I just want to show you there was something else here. You will see that here business, just to stop people accidentally changing their passwords and different things. I did see this. Yes, your SMS gateway is now locked, a little bit like credit cards are. Okay, but yeah, you'll see this alerts, and the alerts thing, hopefully we'll be able to add to it. To every time something's wrong, we're going to send you an alert, or you're going to see there's an alert, and maybe we get to the point where it sends you an email to remind you that there's a problem. Okay, everyone have a good weekend.